Hello, my name is Annette Ford, and this is Module 2. The first question is, what reactions do you have towards Greta? And my reaction toward Greta would be empathy for her situation. She is a new bride that is experiencing anxiety from attempting to adjust to a new marriage and a new country at once. What would you do or say when she begged not to be rejected? And it would be difficult, but I would have to explain to her that I can only support her as a friend, and I would have to refer her to another therapist for ethical reasons. The third question is, would the fact that I am a close friend and colleague present ethical problems for you that would make it necessary for you to refer her? And yes, there are several ethical boundaries that could or would be crossed. Because her husband works in my office, it would be hard to safeguard the integrity of the counselor-client relationship with her husband working in a nearby office. If I needed to consult a colleague about a problem or a conversation, that could present a breach of confidentiality if that colleague repeated anything that we discussed in private. There could be the issue of Greta's husband not even knowing that she's attending therapy sessions. If I worked in the office with her husband, it would be difficult to maintain any confidentiality. Also, therapy sessions are recorded. It would be difficult to maintain confidentiality in the same office where her husband works if he has access to any of those recordings. What would be my responsibility to her? My responsibility would be to do no harm. I would have no responsibility past that because I would not accept her as a client. Assume that you do not know her husband and that she asked for help. What values do you have and what life experiences have you had that are likely to increase your chances of working with her? And I am a mother and a wife, and I had the unfortunate experience of being unhappy in a marriage. I could work through her issues and tell her about the experience that I have gained and the knowledge of understanding some of the things that I could have done differently, and just share those. I wouldn't share personal experiences, but I would probably have some exercises for her to do, and I could ask a lot of questions that would give her a lot to think about. We would focus on a healthy relationship and maybe her not focusing so much on how she's unhappy in her relationship, but things that she could do that would make her happy. I also understand that moving to another country and having to make new friends is very difficult. And so I would have her focus on having her family come and visit. Also, maybe joining an organization where there are people from her country that are here. And what might get in the way of me providing her with this help? There would be nothing that would prevent me from being her therapist if there was no ethical issues and her husband was not my colleague. There would be no boundaries, no issues, nothing that could appear to be unethical between the two of us. And I could work with her in a counselor-client relationship. Thank you.